Thanks for staying with us. We begin with sanitation, and residents of Chorkor, a suburb of Accra, have been given a maximum of 3 months to build toilet facilities and 48 hours to improve their sanitary conditions or face the law. This was after the JoyCleanGhana campaign task force observed on Thursday virtually all homes in the community did not have toilet facilities and so had to rely on public toilets. In sharp contrast to last week's events at Jamestown, though, Chorkor was largely peaceful. Nancy Emefajadosi reports the assemblyman for the area led the team to enforce the sanitation bylaws. The team was first met with a filthy gutter that had been choked with solid and liquid waste. The operators of the shops along the drain were, however, reluctant when they were asked to desilt it.
Go and bring brooms, all of you. Go and bring brooms. If you don't have some, close the. Give me way. Come out. All of you should come. I will close the place.
It took the assemblyman's intervention to get them working. Other residents then took a cue and got working too. In another house visited by the team, the bathroom, which had been taken over by algae, had 2 trash bins, with one containing human excreta.
Toilet. Toilet. So why can't we live with cholera within the area? If you have toilet like this, in the bathroom, and this way the children...
How can you put a boiler in a bathroom?
And so, are we the people who carry the toilet and came and put it?
The fish smoking station right next to the bathroom was, however, the main concern of the team.
Please prepare them for court. Prepare the absence of toilet facility and then sanitary bathroom mixed with refuse, mixed with human excreta, exposed to flies, and close to a fish smoking system.
It turned out the next house also had no toilet. At a point, it was as though Chorkor was a breeding ground for flies. One other house was preparing a meal of banku under very unhygienic conditions.
You can imagine what is happening here. Preparing banku here. I want to see whether it's for commercial or domestic consumption.
In all the houses, no one was willing to accept responsibility for the insanitary conditions. Only excuses.
Sometimes you prepare for the animals.
Hey! You preparing the banku for animals?
And stew.
Banku and stew for animals. What type of animals? Dogs. What are they? Okay, we would like to inspect the dogs.
Some houses refused to comply, and they were duly served notices to improve their conditions.
Have been served. So duly served.
At the town centre, the fishmongers who went about their businesses in the open were given a month to either relocate or improve their conditions and get health cards.
If we go further and further and they don't comply, we will prosecute them. And we don't want to get there.
There were those residents who also looked on.
All of us, we do boiler. But if we do boiler, like a boiler,
the team eventually found the public toilet serving the entire Chorkor community. Though it appeared decent from a distance, the team uncovered an eyesore when they got close. The septic tanks, which had been left open, let out a foul odor
which rafted through the community.
So we are going to give you another letter. And this letter, I'm giving you only 3 days. If this, from today, today is what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. If we come and you don't empty and then reconstruct the inspection chambers, we'll close the toilet.
At the community refuge dam, the mound had not been cleared for months. The assemblyman pledged his support for the team and lauded the campaign.
Because if you have not been here today, the job that they did, they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have done it. But with your presence, look at how they were. Everybody is cleaning. A rush. That is it. So let them understand it. So as an assemblyman, I need to help you in doing that.
Mr. Asitanga was excited with the outcome of Thursday's exercise. Day 3 done. We could be in your area next.
Meanwhile, JoyNews is learning the woman who had stored plantain by her toilet was prosecuted and fined on Thursday. Environmental Health Director Joseph Asitanga has details.
Yeah, the woman with the plantain, her case was exceptional. Exceptional in the sense that where she was operating was nothing to write home about. And we quickly served her summons the following day. The court was adjourned. Today, the case appeared in court. And I learned she has been fined. I don't know exactly, I've not yet got the figures of the fine. I've not got the figures of the fine. So I'm yet to confirm the figures of the fine and the conditions attached to the fine. But I learned she has been ordered to relocate her business from that particular point to another place. And we are to follow up with inspection to ensure that she don't operate there anymore.
All right, let's stay a while longer on sanitation and climate, because today is World Environmental Day. A lot of action happening with regards to climate change advocacy, and we do understand that a lot of climate change advocates and campaigners have gathered around the AMA office. They will be joining the mayor to present a petition to the Environment Minister. Emefa Dradosi joins us on the phone with more. Emefa, what can you report? Emefa, if you can hear me, what can you report?
All right, so you can hear the background. You hear a number of people, dozens of people chanting that they want climate justice and that they want action to be taken now. So a while ago, the AMA board addressed the crowd that's been gathered here. I must say, first of all, that this crowd is made up of students from Kimbo Senior High School and almost all the senior high schools that are Laboni Senior High School also here, and also some civil society groups are also here championing this cause. Basically, all they're saying is that climate change is destroying our society, and they want government to act. Earlier, they submitted a petition to the Environmental Ministry, but unfortunately for them, when they got there, the minister himself was not available, and so it was the director that took the petition. But they have been talking about how things are changing, and they need government. One thing they specifically mentioned or called for was a ban on plastic. And the AMA boss who spoke earlier said he wasn't against the ban of plastic. In fact, he's in support of it, and that he appended his signature to that particular petition. And so basically, what is happening at the moment is that students are chanting just to ensure that people passing by Accra will hear the voice and also enforce the law wherever they are.
All right, Emefa Nancy Dradosi with that update. Let's turn our attention to the Ashanti region now, where the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, a multimedia group sanitation enforcement team, has uncovered serious public health risk at a herbal medicine hub at Dr. Mensah. The team was forced to lock up a processing and storage facility in which personnel found, to their shock, a mixture of feces and urine stuck in bags of herbal materials. LaboFM's Erastus Asaridonko was with the team and has come through with this report.
We go through congested small alleys full of herbs, roots, tree barks, all said to have medicinal properties, ready for sale in dirty surroundings.
To the Kingdom camp, my one is 5 o'clock going.
mind-blowing. And to say that this is food stored in this.
As we descend abandoned rail tracks, which serve as the trading hub for traditional medicine, we come across clusters of unkempt, filthy tents with bags of dried herbs and roots stored in them. Meandering its way through these shacks is a black stinking liquid flowing in an open drain. These sheds house milling machines from where the dried herbs and roots are processed and packaged for the open market. One of the laborers points to a shop where he claims houses herbal products waiting for milling.
And they are sitting inside. Come and see. Just come and check this. We are sitting here.
Inside, we find a foul-smelling bucket full of yellow liquid and black polythene bags wrapped and stored amongst the herbal products. Chairman of the Herbal Millers Association at Dr. Mensah, Echo Hammond, admits the environmental breaches, but he wants KMA to provide a new location for their work.
Yeah, apply for new location. Yeah, apply.
Are you going to close it down for now until you move to your new location, or you're still going to operate this in this condition until you move?
Oh, we can't shut down the job totally. By as I say to me, it me have to stand at the binary operating. Training.
Some of the shops were locked up.
We are locking it up, and we are asking the owner to.
Remember to join the campaign with the hashtag JoyCleanGhana.